Good morning from another damp, very light rain Martin's koi pond. This week off has been a real blowout for weather. It's a good job I had decorating to do. We're now 2 days after I put in the Mediclay, and the pond is absolutely crystal clear. It's gorgeous. See down at the bottom all the way across the pond, and I think I'm going to get the sports camera in there in a bit and try and do some more underwater filming. The fish obviously want feeding because they're all gathering there. I've just done some water tests. I haven't tested for a couple of days, and if I bring it down to this graph here, the yellow line is my nitrate, and you see it peaked at around 40, went right down after I put the nitrate clear in, and now it's gone up again. So I think that means it's time to add some more nitrate clear, so I'm going to do that in a bit, and just spend most of today watching the fish because I've not got a lot else to do today. So I'm going to enjoy the fish. They're probably going to get loads of food. Lenny is still not eating properly, so he is a concern, an ongoing concern. But with that said, I'll just wind up this bit now and be back with you in a bit. Well, thank goodness for fishing shelters is all I can say. We've had some right old rains come through just last sort of half hour. But the wife cooked us a lovely full English, so I've had that. And now it's time to get back to pond stuff. So as the nitrates had crept up to 20, I've decided it's time to dose some MV nitrate clear again. I'm going to put 3 tablets in, because it's gone up a fair bit. Now you prepare the stuff by putting the tablets in a bucket of pond water, which I've already done, and you can see them breaking down there into this brown liquid, and you leave them in the bucket for about 2 hours, and apparently that gives the bacteria time to awaken and start working. So I'll be back in a couple of hours. Okay, now the nitrate clear is ready. Got a nice sort of brown soup there. So we're going to add it to the pond. I'm going to show you how I add it. Now I just literally pour it into the top of the shower here. I've took my floss out, so we'll just pour this in and hopefully the bacteria, or a lot of the bacteria, will settle in amongst the porous medias in the shower. So that's basically how I add the nitrate clear. I'll now put my fresh floss in the top of the shower. So as yet more rain comes down on my week off. I have to say that it's bad news about poor old Lenny. He started losing the ability to keep himself upright in the water. So and obviously swim properly, he could hardly swim at all. So at that point I decided enough was enough. It had been going on a week and a half. I don't think he was going to recover. So I got him out and made it quick. So poor Lenny is no more. Hopefully I can get another nice Yamabuki Ogon in the future. But I'm just a bit gutted. I tried really hard to save him, but it just didn't work out. Poor Lenny. Catch you in a bit. Well, hello and welcome to a lovely Saturday afternoon. Finally, after a week of miserable weather, we've got some sun. Pond is crystal clear and I'm enjoying watching the pond. Now, with it being crystal clear and being pump fed, the pump which sits there is a bit of an eyesore. Now, what I've been thinking of is, could I move it into this sorry, shaky hands. Could I move it into the corner there? Because the flow of the from the shower goes along the bottom of the pond towards the back end, and at the minute it's hitting the pump, so the pump is reusing water quite quickly, whereas if it was in that corner it's got to go up to the end of the pond and sort of round and come back down the side. And also it'd get rid of the unsightliness of the pump in the middle of the pond and the pipe going across almost the length of the pond. Just a thought I'm having of perhaps improving the scenario with a pump fed system. Anyway, let me know what you think. Well, welcome to another windy, wet Norfolk. I recorded this piece this morning, but unfortunately the wind noise was horrendous. So I've got a microphone. Not sure how good it is, but I'm sure it'll make Martin from Devon Coy happy if there's no wind noise. Yet again I find myself under one of my fishing shelters. I've got my smaller shelter up because I am actually fishing this coming weekend and I don't want to get the bigger shelter soaked and wet all week, so this one will suffice for now. So, in the earlier clips you saw me add the Nitrate Clear, which was on Friday. It's now Monday, and the water tests I did this morning, which obviously were this morning, so I've not got them on film because I've had to redo it, were really surprising. The nitrate has dropped all the way back down to 2.5 again. The nitrite is just a barest tinge of pink, it's just a trace, and no ammonia. So these tablets do work, but they do leave me in a bit of a, let's say, strange position, because if I'm using them I'm not getting a feel for the pond. Now what I mean by that is I've been keeping aquariums 40 years, and you get a feel for when an aquarium is working right, when the biofilters are all working right and all the fish are happy and everything's going well, and there's no real need to test. Now the reason I'm testing so much on this pond is because it's only 6 weeks old, it's my first proper pond, and I've not got a feel for it yet. I don't really know when the koi are acting strange or not. I'm still learning about koi behaviour, and I'm still learning about the nutrient levels in the pond. Now, if I'm artificially getting rid of all the nitrate with these NV tablets, the two things come to mind. Am I actually causing a problem for the fish by having peaks and troughs in nitrate levels? And also, is this stopping me learning how much I should feed, how to keep an eye on the koi? Is it giving me a false situation? Obviously, I could continue to dose the NV every week. Then it's not horrendously expensive. I mean, if I did it weekly, 2 tablets a week, it's going to cost me just over £12.50 a month. But if I don't do it and I do water changes, will I get a better feel for my pond? I certainly would like the more experienced koi keepers who follow me out there to raise some comments on this. But anyway, that's enough waffling on about nitrate and nitrate clear and whatever have you. I checked my subscriber level before I recorded this video, and at the time of recording, so on Monday afternoon, I'm at 98 subscribers, which is amazing. Bearing in mind, like I said, the pond has only had water in it 6 weeks. It was dug over the 2 weeks prior to that, which was all part of the series of us getting, digging it out and whatever. So to have 98 subscribers is just amazing. Really, really thrilled. So thank you to every one of you who has subscribed. I suppose the next target is 250, I suppose, because hopefully by the time this goes out on Saturday, I'll have hit and passed 100. But in the meantime, I'm going to finish this week's video with a little bit more underwater footage. Now you'll notice all the colours change of the fish halfway through, and that's because the sun went in. And you actually get, with the sports camera I've got, a better view of the actual colours of the fish when the sun's out. They sort of seem to glow when the sun's away, sorry. When the sun's out, the fish sort of glow, and it looks a bit false. But anyway, catch you all in the next one.